god. Don't make me say comical teeth, motherfucker. Come on, cat, don't do that. No. 1 second. The cat is way up. No, don't you do that. Jack decided, our roommate's cat, Jack, decided to jump on, like, a really high shelf that's higher than, like, almost as high as the door. I was like, for fuck's sake, get down. Let me edit what we're doing. You must please read this review. I need to know. Also, I'm gonna let people know we're streaming in a second here. At least it was nice. If you, I like the fact that. Mm-hmm. Right. Damn. Alright, looks like we're good. Let me just ping pong everybody. For God's sake, cat, you are insane. This cat is kind of like Nuggy, I suppose. He just jumps on things and does things. And he's cute. Yeah. He's cute, though. Okay. Yeah, Nugget. Nuggy is a good kitty. One second. Text archives. What? If I can't see the color associated with it, it must not exist. Okay, I don't know. Okay, time for art stream. Alright, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to draw, but I'm gonna work on something. I'm gonna save the VJ thing for later. Start something new and just doodle or do something. If anyone has any suggestions of what to draw, I will give it a shot. I kind of just want. Oh, God. Horses are hard. That's why I ended up doing like a. I mean, mule. Mules are hard too. Horse, mule, they are difficult. Like the shape of their head is the hardest part. Port. So can you see the stream, or do you need me to stream it locally to you too? Okay, cool. If it stops working, if it stops working, just I'll do it locally too for you. Okay, so hello everybody. Process for what? Oh, so I've been starting out with, for some reason Click Studio Paint. I've been trying to figure out which thing worked best for me on which tool worked best for sketching, and for some reason it's none of the pencil ones. Those don't really work that well for me. Not yet, at least. I might figure it out. The Real G pen, so Real Gel pen one, that one works well for me on sketching things so far. Mm-hmm.
Brush tool, honestly, for the sketching and for like pretty much everything else. I don't use the pencils because I don't know. And I'm the sort of person too. I feel like in my brain, I'm like, you can probably get done everything you really need to do with the paintbrush tool. I mean, really, unless it's like maybe a line art tool might be good, but you don't really need fancy brushes. I guess they're more of a crutch.
I have not used the paintbrush very much, so that's something. If you could tell me more about that, maybe that'd be good actually, because I have not really used it very much. I've not really figured out how to use it well.
Yeah. I feel like on Sai it's just kind of the basic tool. Yeah, kind of like looks like that, similar to that. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the other tools on there either. I mean, I know other people use them and it works, and that's, if you find something you use that works, that's the most important thing. But I just feel like some people, especially on like Photoshop where you can download tons of brushes, I think they often get hung up with like all the hundreds of brushes they can use, but
it can get a little overwhelming, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's like ideally you should be able to know the basics without it, and then if you want to use it for cool effect, then it's there.
Is Jana too loud?
Yeah.
I don't know why Jana's so loud. I'm not saying you in general. Apparently in the stream you're loud. Let me try and fix that. Say a few things.
Hello?
Is that any better, guys? I don't want Jana's normal talking voice to rupture your eardrums, guys.
Right.
Okay, that's better apparently. Okay. I think I had
Me
maximum
speaks, everyone, ears
dead.
bleeding, crying.
So guys, well, I'll try Maverick another time soon, but does anybody have any other suggestions for what to try drawing?
Draw Nuggy.
Any anthropomorphic characters that you'd like me to draw?
Nugget the Anthro from Sonic Forces, who's really cursed.
If only I remembered. I can't remember off the top of my head what he looked like.
Well, oh my god.
Do this.
Well, he looked like Nuggy, except his nose wasn't originally like blue or purple or some shit, because you don't know what pink is.
Right. Well, let me just draw a little bit of like a character here, but I just want to see. Let me try drawing. Hold on.
Nuggy, do you need to go outside?
Okay. Let's see.
You're like sitting and staring at me. I feel like you need to go.
I guess this works pretty good too, actually.
Oh my god, so fucking cold. I'm crabby as hell. Ugh.
Let me try starting out with. I've never been able to try Rennie very well, so let me try that.
Draw Rennie holding an ice cream cone.
Okay, I will try.
Okay.
A challenge has been. This is actually pretty good. I've never messed with the paintbrush much, but this works pretty good actually too. This is what it kind of looks like when you draw things. Or not quite.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the stream now. I would say just. I mean, I'm not an expert. I'd say just start with like the very large, basic shapes. Yeah, be really like loose and swoopy, and then blocking the details from there would be my suggestion.
Right. Let's see. So there's the ears. And, that doesn't look quite right.
Like I'd go with like
I'm
probably
also
the
nervous.
basic.
I'm also
Oh,
nervous
you're nervous for what?
because I've never like drawn on stream before. Everybody's watching.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'd say I'd just draw like the basic shape of the head first,
Yeah.
and then kind of get an idea of like where the muzzle is in proportion to it.
Yeah.
And then after that, like kind of think of the hair as like another three-dimensional shape that's like sitting on top of it, I guess.
Right. Let's see. So.
And you can draw really lightly, like on one layer, and then draw over it, I guess, or even copy it and then erase or whatever you need to do.
That makes sense.
If that makes sense, yeah.
Yes. Art teacher Jana, my favorite.
I'm just trying. I'm
Oh,
not an expert either. I haven't even drawn in a while.
So muzzle will go like that, maybe, kind of. Ba-ba-bum. It's doodling for now.
Yeah.
Kinda. So that's not quite
I was about to
right.
say, too, this might be a personal complaint. I just feel like you're jumping to, like, the hair, for example, very quickly,
Yeah.
whereas, like, when I draw Maverick, just as a personal thing, I feel like that's one of the last details I draw on his
Yeah,
face in the sketch layer. Like, I pretty
That
much
makes
draw,
sense.
like, the
basic
the
shapes
big
first.
stuff first, yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to just jump to things sometimes.
Yeah, as I say, no pressure. I mean, draw it however you want. It's your stream, fam.
I know, but I appreciate any of the tips you give.
You're welcome. I'm having a Bloody Mary right now.
Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna have. Oh, one second. I'm gonna grab my computer mouse. Whoa. Playing video games on trackpad is not a struggle that I want to engage with in any way.
Oh God, no.
Dude, we gotta finish Wally and Grommy someday.
Yeah, we should.
Wally and Grommy, they're stuck in the volcano.
Forever.
Forever.
They'll get out eventually.
Eventually, which is never. Juan can't hear you, by the way.
Oh?
Or not very well, he says.
Blemb. Let me turn up my thing. Any better? Juan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3.
Is that any better? bro?
You said Wally. I don't know why. You said Wally. Wally to you too. No, he says it's better.
Yay. Cool.
Cool. We can actually hear Ronnie and his cute little eyeballs.
Cute little eyeballs.
Josh, I still gotta
Remington.
upload the Remington. Rennie. I thought it was based off Renard the Fox.
Yeah, he is. Specifically the musician, Renard.
Oh, I figured it was the
Yeah.
folktale.
Well, it's he or their name was based off that, and then my name was based off that. So it's kind of a like, you know.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Words are difficult.
Words are hard.
Longer
Words be hard.
longer muzzles are harder to draw.
Yeah,
That's
why
why I
it's
like
helpful.
It's like I like Vanessa because there's not much one on a panda.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's good to like think of it as something protruding into space.
His nose just rockets into space.
Protrudes into space. It just rockets into just blasts through.
Anything like that.
But yeah, pretty much just like that's how I think of it. It's like a long cone almost. It'd be a cone, an ice cream cone, holding an ice cream cone.
Okay.
Yes.
That's decent-ish. Yes.
Well, it's kind of cute. It was like stylized almost.
Yeah, that's definitely not realistic.
There we go. Yeah, that kind of looks like you're on the right track right there.
Yeah. Something like that. I like drawing the reason I like drawing the hair is it gives me a good idea of where to put the eyes and stuff a little bit better.
One more time.
I was saying the one thing I do like doing the hair at least somewhat into it is because it helps me to know to make sure I don't like stupidly put the eyes up too high or something.
Yeah.
That looks wrong. So this part needs to be fixed though. Shit. Do 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 do.
There we go. That's cute. I don't know. I can't tell if I'm like seeing it behind, I guess, because I think the stream is behind our talking, and so I think I might be commenting on stuff too late.
Yeah, it's okay though. The stream is a little bit behind.
Okay, it's all good.
Okay, so that's a nice little doodle type thing.
Yeah, a doodle dude.
A doodle dude. It almost
You gonna keep that one, or?
Hmm?
You gonna keep that one, or are you gonna have that be a warm-up sketch? Just curious.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a warm-up sketch. It actually looks more like a Fox McCloud or something. If I just add
For some reason, the eyes remind me of like Wallace and Gromit, just because they're like close together. It's funny.
Yeah, they're a little close actually.
Wally and Grommy.
Wally and Grommy. I'm really happy with how the VJ drawing came out though.
Which one?
My drawing of Pumpkin.
Oh yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I'm starting to figure it out better. I'm definitely doing a lot better than I was when I started. So,
Yeah, I agree.
still learning though, of course.
I think it's really cool that you like took initiative to learn to draw. Like a lot of people just assume they can and they don't bother to ever try. So
Yeah, it was seeing all like the awesome art from, you and everybody else that really changed my mind because I pretty much did feel that way for a long time.
it's super cool.
Like I always felt too that like I was like, it's too late anyways, and it's stupid to think that as if 26 is old. But that you'd still think that
Yeah,
anyways.
right. I agree. Like we're still really young, so
Yeah. I'm the
may as well
ripe old
just
age of
do
26.
what you
Why even
want.
try them?
Yeah.
Why even try?
Why even try? I'm 22. My bones are creaking. I'm gonna die. Yeah, no, I figure you may as well just do what you want and then, you know, figure it out from there, I guess. Because I feel like I get too blocked up, like, analyzing everything, and it really sucks in the long term.
Yeah. Okay, with the ears being a little pointier is more Rennie-ish. It's a Rennie hair. Yeah, it's just a little different style of Rennie, I guess.
Rennie. Rennie, my man.
My bro.
Mm.
Little scarf going on. Because winter.
Vibe.
Yeah. This needs to go a little lower, actually. Also, the learning to use the lasso tool has been a godsend as well.
I bet. Learning a
didn't
lot of
really-
those tools from digital art helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, is that going to be his shoulder and arms? It looks like he doesn't have a neck. Is the only
Yeah, I need to
problem.
fix that actually. I'm just gonna go back. You are correct.
Of course, I'm correct.
The art goddess is
Have
in
I
chat.
ever not been correct
Art goddess in
about
chat.
anything? Art goddess. Right, I wish. Hasn't even drawn in weeks. Art goddess.
Well, I really like your art, Janner. I think it's
Thank
wonderful.
you. I do try. I don't try often, but I do try.
So like this.
Trying to have any hobbies when you work a job vibe be like.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you should have seen the movie set. It was so cool.
Yeah. Should it sounded cool. So were you on it during filming at all, or?
What do you mean? Like, was I visible in the shot? No.
Well, not necessarily. Like, were you there like while they're actively doing stuff though?
Oh yeah, no, I helped. I had to help
Nice.
move horses and stuff. Yeah.
Whoa, that's awesome.
So, yeah, it was really cool. I felt very important because literally, like one of the head, it was the one lady I was working with, one of the horse wrangler people they had was explaining it to me, kind of the chain of command. I guess he was like, they have like, obviously like the director, the producer, and then they have the guy who like manages everyone and makes all the decisions, and then there's like the guy next to him who just like makes sure that that's enforced and gets done. And so that was the guy who was like talking to me a bunch, and well, he was talking to like everyone. He was like all over the place. It was crazy, but there's like hundreds of people, and yeah, he pretty much was just like telling me like, hey, can you like get these horses could you bring like 3 horses like here and put them here, and can you try and find a way to get them like close to the fence or something, you know? And so basically kind of entrusting that to me, and so that was really cool.
That's cool. So that was
Yeah.
part of the movie is just the where the horses are was relevant to it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, no, like I guess when you watch the movie, it'll come out in like 6 months, but like,
And you'll be like, "No, this horse was a little too much to the left." Fuck.
yeah. Well, like, so presumably, and I'm thinking, I know a lot of stuff gets cut out of final films or whatever, but I'm thinking
Yeah.
if they made the effort to come here, and they, you know, like my boss played like a credited character who's going to be in the
Oh, wow.
credits. So, you know, I'm thinking like, and it's an important plot point, I think. So
Wow.
I'm thinking it'll probably end up in the final movie, but
That's cool.
yeah, pretty much like the horses in the background are like horses from my work, and I'm not visible personally, but like my boss is in some shots, like in costume or whatever. So
That's really cool.
yeah, it was really awesome. Yeah, they filmed there. They filmed at one of their places in Polvidera. They pretty much entirely remodeled Polvidera, and then basically they're also gonna film at a coworker's house. I don't know the details of that, but that's like gonna happen too. Apparently, I found out today.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool.
Yeah, and then the house where my old boss Taylor used to live was turned into like some kind of, I don't know, like ranch. They had like a round pen in the back and some hay bales that they took from our ranch to put there, and they remodeled it.
Sweet. That is so cool. The closest thing that I've ever heard about really was apparently my mom when she was younger. She was an extra in this one show that only lasts 13 episodes that's impossible to find. Is potentially lost media.
Oh,
and
God.
and then another thing that was apparently some weird like Mormon movie.
What the hell?
Yeah, she's an extra in both of those. I always wanted to find them, but they're impossible to find because I just want to see if I could spot her. Like my mom when she was younger, but I could never find them, and she wasn't
Yeah.
able to find them either. She was like, I don't know. They're just so obscure. Like
That's
they
so
were, it was a
weird.
real movie and a real show, and I can find there's a Wikipedia on that show, but it's like I think even the article said that it's like considered lost or something.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's lame.
Yeah. Well, my mom was on a little tiny show called Wheel of Fortune.
I think I remember you telling me that about that or mentioning that.
Oh,
Before.
really?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't bring it up much because I don't think about it much. But like, my mom did have
Maybe.
the old tapes.
It could have been somebody else that was also had somebody on Wheel of Fortune. Actually, it might have been.
I mean,
David.
it might have been me.
It might have been.
I
Might have been David. I
really.
think. Yeah, didn't your mom or dad weren't they on Wheel of Fortune?
I think so.
Oh, some sort of game show. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Never mind.
Yeah, it probably was me then, because
Probably.
yeah, my mom was on it. She has the tapes, and it's like in the '80s, of course. So she has like the fucking hair and all that shit.
The fucking hair.
Just the fucking hair. But yeah, yeah, my mom was on that. This is my first experience with anything on a movie set, but it's just kind of crazy
That's
to
so
think
cool.
about like how much was filmed at places I know. It's very weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I
Nuh-uh.
told you my coworker like lives in the town where a lot of this stuff was, like the town that they pretty much entirely remodeled, and so she's just like, yeah, my house has like a dead pig in front of it, or it's like, you know, they had like it was like a shank of meat hanging in front of her house. She's just like, yep, that's just the thing that's there.
Oh my god. That's pretty funny.
I know. It's gone now. They took all their shit down like very.
They
it's
took our dead
crazy,
pig. Damn.
The dead-
God damn it.
Yeah, they have to take out the like whole entire town that they like did up with all these buildings. And yeah, they turned my boss's wife's art gallery into a cafe. They turned Taylor's house into a ranch of some kind. Shay's house was I guess it was a mechanic shop when I first went there. They had all the mechanic tools, and they had like old cars hanging out on the road and stuff because it takes place like I don't know, like the 70s or something. And then it was a butcher shop, I guess, because there's just a hanging pig in front of her house. So I guess they changed it to a butcher shop, and now they're taking a lot of it down. But all the stuff on the ranch like was pretty much gone like the day after, which was absolutely insane because you should have seen like the amount of fucking like cars and buses and trucks. And like this is the sort of place where I'm used to pretty much seeing almost no one like that doesn't work here.
Right.
But they had like cars like parked in rows like all along like the pastures, the fence lines. They had like probably like at least a dozen like giant buses, and like yeah, the buses and like big rigs and like
Wow.
big hauling things, and they're all driving around. And there was like a porta potty trailer, like an entire trailer. Very nice porta potty, by the way. I'll say like the nicest I've ever been in ever.
Oh my
like
God.
it actually like flushed and had like warm water and real soap. I'm like, whoa! It's like a bathroom trailer. It was very weird.
That's kind of crazy.
And then they had like a food trailer, and anyone could just go and get food like whenever they wanted. Like they didn't charge you or anything. You could just go up and get snacks like whenever. So I stopped by there like 5 times. So yeah, they had like, shit tons of vehicles and equipment, and they set all their stuff up. They have all the vintage like saddles and stuff hanging around. And then I go into work the day after, and it's like all gone, completely gone. Nothing's
Rip.
there. I'm like, what the hell? This is like fucking surreal. I'm like, you would never know, except for like the tire tracks. There's like a shit ton of tire tracks just everywhere. But aside from that, it's like you would never know that they were there. Like, there's no evidence. Like, everything was cleared the hell out. I'm like, I don't know how they cleared all that shit with like their 5,000 like trucks and trailers and buses and like rows of cars.
Don't underestimate the power of movie people, I guess.
I guess so, yeah, especially on like big budget movies, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was impressed. I was like, y'all can really tear shit down in 4 seconds. Jeez.
That is pretty insane.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was surreal. It was like the most bizarre experience. I think I told you I met Clint Eastwood's double just by like sheer happenstance, just chatting with a random guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
Yeah, it was cool. And yes, I saw Clint Eastwood. Everyone's been asking. Yeah, he was there.
Cool. He is quite old now.
He's 90, yeah. He looked it. He looked very old.
Yeah. He's active. That's cool.
He is, yeah. I found out he's allergic. Well, I know he's allergic to cats because we had to put our barn cat in the laundry room.
Nuggy must leave.
And apparently, he's allergic to horses.
That's a problem.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, my old boss was also allergic to horses. Like, I've met multiple horse people allergic to horses. My old boss, Kelly, I think I remember I told you about her. Like, she was allergic to, like, everything. She was allergic to, like, horses and, like, hay and grass and, like, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably dogs and cats, too. She's, like, allergic to everything. And I remember she told me she got the like fucking allergy shots or whatever because it was so bad and she was allergic to so many things and she wanted to be able to like work and have a functional life. So and she just telling me, she's like, yeah, I'd get the shots in the hope of one day, because at first they're telling me like, oh, one day you won't have to get the shots anymore after a certain point. And she's like, yeah, that was years ago. That was not a thing. I still very much have to get those.
Oh yeah.
So she had to go like every month and get like a shit ton of shots, and I'm like, that's a bad time.
What did you YouTube do, Juan?
Yo tube.
YouTube.
Yo tube, man. What up, tube?
God, I
That
hate.
was cringe.
I hate.
That was cringe. I'm sorry.
I hate drawing hands so much.
Okay, zoom in. What's going on?
Well, I don't
Well,
even-
one, you're super zoomed out. I can't even see what you're doing.
Here. I kind of tried to do something with this, but let me just erase. Shit. Start over.
Okay. I think it might be backwards. I think the thumb points inside.
Right. That was definitely something going on. I just don't even know where to start with hands. They're the worst.
Again, I just focused on breaking it down, just like you break everything else down. So I kind of start. It's like a long, flat palm, right? Just do the palm first. Don't even worry about the fingers.
Right.
Just sketch something for the palm.
Something. Well, let me just do it in here.
And again, I'm not the best at hands, but from what little I do know, yeah. And you can approach like everything like this. Just like sketch a big shape for the palm. Don't even worry about the fingers yet.
Mm-hmm. Here's a mitten.
A mitten.
Yeah.
God, I still have to. I did my speed paint like 4 months ago, and I still haven't uploaded it. I still haven't been able to download a hit film yet, so rip.
If I wanted to just have him have kitten paws, we're good. No, I'm just kidding.
Kitten paws.
Aw.
Just have him have a prosthetic arm or some shit. I don't know.
True.
Juan archived me. Yo, tube man, what up, tube? Oh, I'm. That was so cringe. I'm so sorry.
Jana be
Kitten paw.
cringe.
Jana be cringy.
Cringy.
Cringy. With an M.
Cringy.
Epic crimg. So yeah, just sketch the palm, and then I'd say the fingers are just kind of a series of overlapping like segments.
Right.
You can also look at your own hand as reference. That's handy sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It's not terrible, I guess. Do-do-do. That's an okay thing, I guess.
Why is he flipping me off?
Is he?
It looked like it at first. It looked like you just drew the middle finger.
No.
Like, that's kind of rude, but okay, whatever.
Art comes alive and flips Jana off. Gone wrong, gone sexual.
Gone
Not
sexual.
clickbait.
Yeah.
Not clickbait.
So kind of like that, where you have like another segment come out. It's kind of like that, just a series of overlapping segments, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have the first joint down, and then there's another one. So
Yeah.
like
Okay.
the way you've drawn it, it kind of looks like he's like bending his index finger.
Yeah, yeah. It does.
His palm also doesn't look long enough to me.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm always right.
Janner, teach me your ways.
Yeah. Well, maybe once that video's out that I haven't been able to. ever do.
If you ever get it out, I will definitely watch it.
I will. I don't know why OBS or why Vegas wasn't working with OBS. That was very frustrating because I checked the like raw footage and it recorded with sound and everything, but Sony Vegas was like, sound? You don't need sound.
Sound is cringe.
Sound is cringe. Yeah, no, I tried to download HitFilm after my internet capped out last month or whatever because Steam downloaded whatever the fuck it was downloading and like completely bricked my internet for like 3 weeks. It was horrible. I was only like 1 week into the cycle and then it's just like, all right, your gigabytes are used up. And I'm like, well, shit, cool. But I tried to download HitFilm and it was just like, oh, it'll take 2 days to download the installer. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And so, yeah, that didn't happen. Plus, my phone went out of range in that time anyway, because it's like, I'm not gonna sit there in my house for 2 days straight, so no.
Yeah, I agree. I think the head came out really good. It's just, well, pretty good. It's the hands are trouble.
Well, now
In fact,
you're
I like the
going
perspective on it. Hmm?
Now the fingers look too. Oh gosh. Okay, they look too even in length,
Yeah,
and also there's like no palm. They start
right.
very low
Yeah,
down, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, Juan's on the right track. The palm's kind of like a squarish, like rectangular shape. Just draw that first, and then just draw like the overlapping segment. Don't
yeah.
try and just like trace the contours
Mhm.
because you can't always like trust trust yourself on where to put them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's make like
Just stick with the basic, you know,
Mhm.
basic shapes first and then add details. That'll help a lot.
Right. Getting my brain to understand this is the challenge.
I know, that's hard. Oh god. Oh, sorry. I think I posted on Twitter at one point I did like a hand study.
Mhm.
So that helped me quite a bit. You could try something like that sometime. So yeah, I think that is closer to what a palm would look like, but do be aware. So the way that you've drawn it with how it articulates with the wrist, it kind of looks like he's bending his hand up. So if that's intentional, that's fine. But just letting you know.
Well, not super intentional, but it works.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair.
I see what you mean though. It's not too big a deal though. Do, do, do. Obviously, it's
I think when
kind of like
when you're
his,
zoomed in, it looks like he's almost like pressing his hand against it. That's how it looks.
yeah,
How it reads.
it's kind of what I was actually going for at least.
Okay.
I think the things are a little too high, but that
Wait. Oh, are the fingers towards you or away? Okay.
it's supposed to be towards, like the
Okay, I see it
yeah,
now.
like that.
Okay.
Doesn't look great, but it's kind of what I was going for.
Is it
They're
kind
way
of like
too big looking, but whatever. Well, no, actually, this
is the
hand's too
thumb kind of
small.
closed around the fist or?
No, it's over here or something.
Well, if it's turned towards you, then it'll be the other way, I guess. It'll
Right.
be the most one will be the thumb.
You were right.
I'm always right. Okay, accept it.
I've already accepted it. Okay, I think. Let me try doodling something else. That's something. I'm not too bad though. I like the head the most. That came out. I'm happy with that.
And I'd say it's good practice in general too. Like, when you zoom in, it's definitely good to see the details, but do zoom out from time to time too. I don't know. Sorry, Dean, but I
Yeah.
did laugh when he posted that picture the other day when he posted the tiny hand. That
Oh
was
yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's a
it's a
relatable
good
photo.
hand, but it's tiny. It's
At least
very
with
small.
if something's too small, sometimes you can resize it to make it look right,
Yeah,
but
you just
sometimes
do
that
the
doesn't
last
always work.
tool.
It
I
can
like the
sometimes.
free deform tool in Paint Tool side because it's not just a size scaler. You can also like kind of shift the contours around, so if something's just like slightly at a weird angle or slightly wonky, you can sometimes fix it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
I'm just enjoying watching. Oh, are you starting a new sketch or what?
Yeah, I was gonna try something else for a little bit.
Okay.
Cause why not?
Small hands. Small baby hands.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the request of trying to draw doodle um Sias was said Luna from Hell of a Boss, so why not something fun
Okay.
to doodle?
I don't know that character, but that's okay.
Demon Wolf Girl. Why not try? We'll see how it goes. So he's kind of a flattish head. Well, that's not flat, is it? That's still a 2. That's 5 maybe? Yeah, that's good. Do 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 do. Flat. And she has ear. Just need more space. Do, 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 do. Ear. Hair. Don't do hair yet. Ear goes here. There's here. Like an eye here. You get a
God,
better
I'm getting
picture.
tired all of a sudden. This is a curse.
That's okay.
I tried, fam. I'm trying. I am having fun. I'm just watching. I thought I was gonna play video games, but I ended up just pretty much watching.
I appreciate it. Let me start over
Yeah.
with a better
Sure.
picture of her. Here we go. So let's try to get this pose here.
It is not a hort. It is a wolf girl person.
Wolf girl person.
Oh wait, in the background? Like background noise? No, there's no one inside right now or anyone. No one is neighing or upset or anything.
Doopy doop boop boo doo. Doop doop boop doo doo.
Is that a bird? It looks like a bird. I can't
Bird?
unsee. I can't unsee. Small beak and little eye next to it. It is a burb.
Where's the eye? Where do you see an eye?
Like next to the beak.
I don't see what you're talking about.
The nose. The nose looks like a little burb eye. And it has a big old head.
Oh, I kind of see it. Yeah.
Can't unsee.
Cannot unsee.
Cannot unsee. And it's big into like the small details like the mouth and the nose. I would wait on personally.
Yeah.
And the hair, if it were my sketch,
Definitely on.
I guess.
Definitely on the hair because she has big hair.
True.
So
True.
good. A good advice. She's a thin neck.
Neck. Big, fat, wolf, crusty neck. Small neck. Small baby neck for a large head.
Small. Okay. Just give eyes just so it looks like a character at least. The eyes are definitely.
They
So
look
there's an
very
issue.
close together.
Yeah. You're right.
I said
You always
crusty
right.
wolf neck, Juan, not crusty. Ew. What
I
is the crust
thought-
on it?
I thought you said crust too.
Oh
I
god.
just didn't question it.
Why would a neck be crusty? Question mark. That's really gross to think about. Like some bad dandruff or something. If your hairline is crusty, you need some Head and Shoulders. Please get some Head and Shoulders. If your neck is crusty. Oh my god. Ah, she got narrow, squinty eyes too. He's
No,
sizing you up. Shit, is my connection fucking again?
it was.
Is my connection fucking up again?
Yeah, a little bit.
That'd be rough. Feels like it always happens at like completely random times.
Yeah, it doesn't. I have noticed a trend with it or anything. It just seems to happen.
Slow-mo Jana. Yeah, it is very random.
Okay, so that's the basic shape, I suppose. Somewhat close-ish.
Yeah. Small neck.
Well, yeah, she always has a small neck. Cartoon.
know what the character looks like though.
Huh?
Okay, then fair.
Yeah. Like,
Cartoon.
Yeah, she's from a cartoon, so.
Baby wolf girl. Cartoon baby wolf girl. I don't know the cartoon.
She's from.
I live under a rock. I'm a boomer in a 22-year-old body, I guess.
Well, actually, I've never seen. I know like about her, but I haven't actually watched the cartoon.
Oh. Oh, so you're just the poser then.
Yeah. I'm just a furry.
I don't know the cartoon. All the posers, and I stuck up my middle fingers at them. At the preps. I stuck.
Fuck the preps, bro. Oh god, was it? I think it's My Immortal where like there's like rants that are super long about the preps.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the end call button.
Oh, I know how it is, Janet. You just want to get rid of me.
Yeah, big brain vibe. I just was like, I'm just gonna hit the lock screen button on accident, and that won't completely cut Blake out of my life.
Oh. Rip.
Where he belongs. Just kidding. I'm trying to see what you're doing with the hair. So think of it as like pieces of hair kind of falling over each
Yeah.
other, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
They be
Based
like
on
big.
the original. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, sorry. Yawning.
She have big hair.
Big sexy baby hair. Iconic hair for when you're about to go have sex with your mom.
No one will know the context of that.
Oh my God. I think they'll figure it out. I think the 5 people in chat would pretty much know what we're talking about.
True, they're probably mostly from the chat or from Discord.
Probably.
We actually have 6 people according to what I see.
Oh, mine says 5.
Oh yeah, it says 5 now. It updated.
I
Okay,
have
can
my
actually read.
special Timon plush, and I pet his iconic black drooping ears and red hair every day.
Don't you forget his comical teeth.
Yep, his comical looking upper teeth, his comical row of upper teeth, his very comical teeth, his comical smile. Because
So,
that's totally appropriate adjectives to use in a
that is the worst.
weird...
I want Timon the Great to go to prison for that. That's so terrible. Fucking crime against humanity for terrible
Oh my...
English.
His teeth are so fun.
Alright, so I'm actually oh, losing you, Jana.
Oh my God.
Rip. You're gone once more, Jana. Oh, there you are.
I mean, he's currently probably using them to bite his mom's nipples. But damn, those are some funny ass teeth. Uh, what was the last thing you heard?
You're losing connection again, Jana. Hey, I can hear you. It's just really bad connection.
No. Sleep. Again. God damn it. Yeah.
I hear you, Jana. It's just your connection's bad.
Of course.
Oh, I heard you clearer for a second.
As usual, very this. This is like I just figure this is the time for, one of the countries to cut their
Cut their what?
Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like this. I like her eyebrows, very expressive.
Nice. I'm glad. I'm basing it off the original, but it's a little different. Next time I try drawing Rennie, I'll need to have because I was trying to do it off top of my head. I need to do it with a reference next time. But I was like, fuck it. I just wanted to try it. But anything's better if you have a reference, obviously. Comical teeth.
His string of comical looking upper teeth.
Say comical again, motherfucker. I love your over the top reaction to that. No, I refuse to say comical teeth. chat in a bit. Is anyone even still around? 4 people. Aw, thanks, Alexa. I'm glad you think it looks decent. Luma. I think the only thing is the other eye is looking a little funky. Didn't really match the other one. Are you still with us, Jana?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey. I wasn't sure if you lost connection again. Here we go. I think that's a little better. Cool. Give her a tooth. Why not? I think I'm also missing, there's some extra hair here to show that her head's over here too. There we go, so like that. Should be good enough. Okay. Or, I don't want to, should that be part of, yeah, okay. There we go. And then here. And the rest would be part of her head. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. What do you think, Jana? Let's continue with the Z-sketch portion. Okay. All right, see you, Juan. I appreciate you joining. It's been fun, just chilling and drawing. As you do. a little more realistic. Slightly. Shit. Let's get more, a little more depth to them. Bum ba dum bum. Struggling to stay awake, Jan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm just getting
It's okay.
tired.
that's okay. That is okay.
Okay.
Next time we stream, we'll play it. Maybe we'll play more Wally Grom. Not quite right. There we go. Looks okay-ish. Bum ba dum bum. Hey, Jana, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just very tired.
Yeah, it's cool. We should probably,
I'm going to sleep. I'm sorry. I
yeah,
freaking
probably
out
just
here.
go for now.
Yeah. Thank you for the call. It was fun.
Yeah, I had fun too.
Alrighty.
And I'll,
See ya.
yep, see you, Jana.
Bye.
Bye. So sorry about that, guys, but, let's see. Let me see if it's up again. Should be. I'm gonna go ahead and end it for now. I'll post what I drew today later on when I finish more of it. Bye, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for joining.